In an ancient era, there was a time when sentences were broken, where strength ruled the world. It was an era where evil reigned, with broken sentences, the knowledge of iron. An era called Zetagenia. Ogre Battle Saga Episode 7. Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. On the PlayStation. Oh yes. I've been looking forward to playing this since I finished up Ogre Battle. This is probably my favorite of the tactical games, like Final Fantasy Tactics and the various iterations. Let's get started right away. Although we could listen to this wonderful, wonderful Ogre Battle Overture. I love it. Let's go ahead and do a new game. So if we do before the game, that's a basic tutorial. I don't really need... Well, I mean, we can go into it and see what the options are. Welcome to the tutorial mode. Here I will explain about the basic rules of battle. What would you like to know? So, condition to clear, if unit dies, battle game over, wait turn of unit, let's move unit, move command, attack, about wait command, battle command, about online help. We don't really need any of that. This is the end of the tutorial mode. Have a nice day. Wonder if that guy is kind of familiar. Let's go ahead and start the game. We are the daughters of Falaha, the Lord of Heaven and Earth. Speak thy name. So, you can cancel out to have it auto-select denim. But let's not go with denim. Because, as we all know, every hero is named Ald. Thou shalt write your day of birth. So, you can select your real date of birth for month of God, month of Earth, month of Water, month of Shadow, month of White, month of Wind, which... Let me see. I think we might have a month of Flame, month of Wind, month of Gold, month of Thunder, month of Dark, month of Sea, month of Black, month of Fire, and month of Light. Why is the month of Fire so late in the year? Might as well go with my real birthday. Why not? August 9th. Month of Dark, Day 3. Sure, why not? Wind Goddess Hanella, what is thy prayer? Alright, so this is something that we are praying for. Choosing these has the potential for giving you bonuses or penalties to your stats. In general, they'll about even out. There's no way to game the system so that you have a more powerful character. All you can really do is choose certain stats to boost. So and I've got a list of this somewhere around here, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna try to make something that's built a certain way, because it doesn't really matter. You're starting out at level 1. With leveling up and the cards, there's so much more to... it'll just even out over time, so it doesn't really matter what I choose. But everything, so if there's something that gives you a +1 in one stat, it'll give you a -1 in another stat. If there's something that gives you a +3 in one stat, it'll give you a -3 in another stat. So, you can either go flat out nothing, and there are some of these that give you no bonuses or penalties. But everything that gives you a bonus also gives you a penalty, everything that gives you a penalty also gives you a bonus. So everything evens out. There's really no way to manipulate the system. So, what are we praying for? From the Wind Goddess. Let's go ahead and pray for peace. Why not? What is thy offering? Alright, what do we offer to her? Let's offer a sacrifice to her. Why not? What is thy vow? I vow victory. Fire Goddess Zoshanel, what is thy prayer? What do we pray for? Let's pray for honor. What is thy offering? Let's offer... I'm gonna go with the assumption that I'm offering to give up something, so let's offer to give up hatred. What is thy vow? What do I vow? I vow to keep to my ideals. Earth Goddess Bartha, what is thy prayer? Let's pray for love, why not? What is thy offering? I'm gonna offer up revenge. Give that up, that's fine with me. What is thy vow? I vow... I don't know what the heck flourish would be, but I vow glory. And Water Goddess Gurza, what is thy prayer? I pray for hope. I will offer up rulership. I don't need that. And what is my vow? Flourish! Whatever the hell that means. I don't know. Who will you ask for protection? So this game has an element system where you have elements and you'll get element compatibility with other units, or incompatibility. So, for example, if you are fire, you will deal more damage to someone who is water, and vice versa. Water will deal more damage to fire. In addition, there are terrain modifiers for the elements. Certain terrain that you stand on will give you bonuses with, bonuses to fire, bonuses to earth, that kind of thing. In general, wind, I think, is pretty good, because you're going to get a lot of wind people. Fire is pretty good as well, I think. Water, I don't think, is very good. Earth can be good, but just because you're going to get a bunch of wind people, I think that Earth isn't the best choice, because then you wouldn't have compatibility with them. So I think I'll go with Fire. May your path be glorified by our Father. Thank you. I appreciate that. So it's a little bit different than the tarot cards that we had in Ogre Battle. Atlas presents. And I believe the remake returned to the tarot card system. I'm not sure if it has the element system at all. Ogre Battle Saga Episode 7. Oh, it's a nice snowy day. It's so nice. Let us cling together. Hold me. Well, the music has taken a dark turn. Developed by Insect and Atlas. It's a pretty high cliff. Oh, that guy doesn't look very friendly. I hear someone riding along on a horse. I'm not sure if you're going to make it there in time. Those guys don't look like they have good intentions. Now they're riding through town. Probably going to trip and break a... Oh, that's definitely not good. Look, you made the little girl cry! I do really like the artwork in this game. It's just absolutely fantastic. I think it's some of the best sprite artwork of certainly any PlayStation game that I can think of offhand, at least. And this was originally on, those are our heroes. They're taking away our daddy. This was originally on the Super Nintendo. It's a nice little church there. Looks like someone has just arrived at a little building. Chapter 1. Are you telling me to stain my hands? Well, that doesn't sound like things are going to go all that well for us. Oh, damn it! Lanza's here! Wait, Lanza's here? Well, that should be great. Just as we had heard. Gotcha. Well, I guess this is it, sis. This isn't a very good idea. That's our sister, Ch.1. That is us down on the bottom, Ald. We can't possibly win. The artwork in this game is by the same artist who did Ogre Battle, obviously. Also, Vagrant Story, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm not sure if he did any of the, like, Final... No, I think he did Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. No. No, he didn't. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. And, of course, Final Fantasy 12. The portraits are... well, overall, they're very good. I really like the portraits in this game. They actually got a different artist to do them in the remake. They're good there, but I don't know. And some of it depends on the individual character you're talking about, but I think they really suit this game. It really adds to this game. What are you talking about, Ch.1? Isn't this what we've been waiting for? But 3 of us against the Dark Knights. Wait, Dark Knights? Lands? What is it? What have you done, Lands? Don't worry, Ch.1. They're not expecting us. Are you chicken, Ch.1? I'm still going to do it, even if you guys wimp out. Relax, Vice. Don't say such things. Let's go. You got some anger management problems there, Vice. Wait, this doesn't quite look like where we were before. We won't succeed. Besides, what good is it to kill these guys? Lands is the leader of the Dark Knights. They're the source of Backroom's power. By killing Lands, we can weaken the Backroom forces here for a while. Then the Gargistan forces will make their move and invade Backroom, and we can launch our counterattack. That is a rather elaborate plan there, buddy. So if you're not sure what's going on, and you have not watched the introduction video that I put up, go watch that. It has the backstory here. Which was inspired by the civil wars in and ethnic cleansing in Kosovo and Bosnia, if I remember correctly. We're still recovering from the last war. Are you trying to start another one? What do you mean we're still recovering, Ch.1? The Wallstanians are being treated like shit! Gargistan is trying to wipe us out. But to start a war over reasons such as these, we'll just end up losing. Shh, they're here! Well, those guys don't look very dark. We'll attack from both sides. There's 3 of us. We can't lose. Wait. Oh, you attack from the rear. Why do I have to attack from the rear? I'm the hero. Why don't you attack from the rear, Vice? Alright. Fine, I'll do it. What's that sound? Huh, a guy with wings and red hair. Victory condition. Kill all enemies. Well, I'm sure we're level 1. They're probably level 1 too. After all, they're just the Dark Knights that are the core of the party, or the core of the Backroom forces, right? Right? When the game starts, the faster the character is, the earlier the character's movement turn will come. The order of movement is called AT, attack turn. Whichever character has the AT, the player can order that character to do what to do, i.e. move, attack, wait, etc. However, you cannot give any orders to the enemy characters. Damn it, I was expecting to be able to give orders to the enemy characters! When you want to make an order to the character, press the circle button. Then you can get the main command menus on the screen. If you want to know the meaning of commands, put the cursor on the command icon you want to know and press the select button. The explanation will show up on the screen. This explanation is called Help Message! Thank you for telling me about Help Message! I've always wanted to know about Help Message! Alright, so we've got a movement range there. Let's actually go into the options menu. I don't remember what all of these mean. Regular settings, don't remember what that means. Display status, I want that to be on, I believe. Navigation display is fine. Message speed, we want that as fast. Attack display on is fine. Effect display on. XP display on.
icon command display type A, which we've got type A, B, and C. Don't remember what the differences are. I'll have to play around with those. Let's turn on the button shortcuts for R1 and L1. And I don't remember what the unit switch means. So, this is what L1 does. We can, let's see. These would be people who are, I guess, hit points at 30% or less, MP at 30% or less, that's attack order, so it'll go through the attack order one at a time, and I guess this would show up any items on the screen. This is people who are water, people who are earth, people who are flame, there's a couple of us, and people who are wind. Okay. But let's go ahead and move. Let's go up, back behind here, set a direction, face towards them, and under actions we've got direct, indirect, and item. So everyone will have a direct attack, everyone will have an indirect attack, and everyone can sort of use items if they have them equipped. If you don't have a ranged weapon equipped, all you can do is toss a stone. The nice thing about tossing a stone, though, is that if you're attacking someone who's higher level than you, you will get experience points. And, Canopus, Warren, Lands. You don't know these two guys. Gildus and Mildane. Well, it sounds like they've become Dark Knights, so they've somehow turned evil. So let's throw a stone at Canopus. You're targeting the character who is outside of your shooting range, and I should have mentioned this. I was, in fact, doing that. This is one of the things that I love about this game. The range is not fixed. If you have the higher ground, oh boy, can you get ranged weapons that have an arc to go really far. It's great. Is this okay? Sure. Whee! Bonk! 1 point of damage, but 17 experience points. So worthwhile. Alright, Vice comes up. He's going to take a swing at Canopus, and Canopus blocked. Who are you? We are warriors of the Walsta Liberation Army. We will avenge our people's... Wait, Ald, why did you come back here? You were supposed to attack from the rear. We will avenge our people's suffering. Avenge? What a polite way to welcome people. Look at them, they're just kids. Wait, are you sure you're talking to the right person? If your name is Lands... If your name is Lands, then you're our enemy. Indeed, my name is Lands. How did you know? You and the Dark Knights burned down this town a year ago. Dark Knights? But we're from the Eastern Kingdom of Zenobia. Uh-oh. I think there's some mistaken identity going on here. I remember now, the Dark Knight Lands has only one eye. A one-eyed Dark Knight who happens to share the same name. I see. Came to this island looking for work as mercenaries. My name is Lance Hamilton, a knight from the Kingdom of Zenobia. I'm Canopus. People call me the Wind Rider. And the old fart, his name is... Warren Moons. Hey! He recovered from his lichdom, everyone! Aww! Isn't that great? My name is Mildane Walhorn, a Zenobian knight. And my name is Gildus, also from Zenobia. So stop looking at us like that. But I thought... I guess they're not the Dark Knights. Please forgive us, but I must ask for your help. We're new to this island. Tell us what is going on. My name is Vice. Damn it, we're wasting time. We must find the real Lands. I'm Ch.1, a priestess, and this is my brother Ald. So, we have an option. We can say, we can ask them for forgiveness, or we can say they're lying. Both of them will go to the same... You know what, actually? What the hell? Let's, Okay, that's all testing. Alright. Let's see what happens if we say that they're lying. They're lying. They might be one of our enemies. You sure are one hard-headed lad. Let's just forget about them, Lands. We're not here to harm you, boy. Trust me.
Oh, don't talk to them like that. Now apologize to these knights.
Ooh, puts up his sword. I swear as a knight of Zenobia that I shall never be your enemy. Let's go ahead and save state there. Let's give him the silent treatment.
Forgive us, my brother is not himself today. Please put down your sword.
Never mind, I understand your apprehensiveness. It's very hot. Why don't you take us to a cool place to tell us your story? Alright, so, let's jump back to say that I believe you. I believe you. Forgive me, Lands. Don't mention it. I understand. Thank you for trusting me. It's hot here. Can we go to a cool place so you can tell us your story? Alright, so if we jump back here... Alright, let's just go right for it and say, forgive us. I'm Ald, forgive us. I'm sure we're surprised, but never mind that. It's very hot here. Why don't you take us somewhere cool and tell us your story? So, they all go to the same place, but it's not quite a but thou must type scenario, because depending on what you say will affect opinions. So, you do want to be careful what choices you're making. Can't offer you much, but at least it's cool. Oh, I don't think I read her first thing. Whatever. She was saying take them to her hideout. To our hideout.
We just don't have the manpower to fight against the country of Gargistan. That's why Bakram asked for the support from the Kingdom of Lotus. Their problem was similar to ours.
I see, that's why the Kingdom of Lotus sent the Dark Knights to Bakram. The Roslolian Knights are the knights that work directly under King Saldian. King Saldian commands 16 divisions. Their duties consist mainly of espionage, collecting info from the other countries.
I hate that the game puts a period after info.
Carrying out conspiracies. That is why they're the Dark Knights. But why are the Ros something supporting Bakram? Let me ask you something. Why did you come to our island? I bet you guys just came here to take over Valeria, starting with us, isn't that right? The Kingdom of Zenobia and Lotus are going to trigger the war from this island.
Stop it, Vice. I've had enough of your conspiracy theories. Go put your tinfoil hat on.
I understand the situation now, Vice. Let me answer your question. It is true that we are Zenobians, but we no longer work for the king. We were banished from the kingdom. God damn it, Tristan, what the hell are you doing? In other words, we're refugees. Or, fugitives. I was reading some news articles earlier. We can never go back. Therefore, we're looking for employment, with decent pay, of course. I'm not buying into this. This is our war.
I said that's enough, Vice. You have to excuse him. He's a bit...
Don't worry about it. There's no need to apologize. What are you planning to do now? We have to rescue Duke Ronway. He's imprisoned in Amorica Castle. Who's Duke Ronway? Is that your leader? Yeah, he's the leader of the Walstanian. He was caught by the Gargistans. We heard that he's going to be executed soon. We have to do something. I hear the sound of money. Hey, Lance, why don't we help them out? I'm sorry that I doubted you, I'm sorry that I doubted you guys. Cashua is right. We don't have the manpower. We need your help. If it's a deal, then let's not waste time. Off to Amorica Castle.
Well, wait a minute. There are a lot of soldiers at Amorica Castle. We can't... I mean, even with knights, we can't win. We'll all die. I don't want to be a part of this.
Ald, it's your call. Alright, so we can say don't interfere. Let's go ahead and take a save state. Let's go ahead and do that. This is our war. Please don't interfere. I see. We are going to Amorica anyway. Not to help you, but to fight for truth, justice, and the we're just going in the same direction.
Nice reference there, game. Our ideals may be different, but we share a common goal. So why don't we form an alliance? Give them a break, Ald. They're going to come with us whether we like it or not. Deal, let's go. Alright, so let's go back. Let's ask them to help us. We can't fight this alone. Please help us. You have yourself a deal. Let's get going. And we will all file out. You never listen to me, do you? What? I know what you're thinking, but I just don't want to lose you. You're the only family I have left. It's just that you're my only brother. I don't want you to die. I'm sorry. I know that I can't stop you, but promise me one thing. Don't leave me. Oh, I'd never leave you, Ch.1. What are you guys doing? Everybody's waiting for you. Okay. Get out of my way, Vice. You're so overprotective, Ch.1. He's a big boy now. He can take care of himself. Don't you ever shut up. My brother is not bloodthirsty like you. Look, I'm not fighting just because I want to. I just don't want to go down without a fight. Oh, don't talk like such a tough guy. You were counting on those knights. You were the one who invited them. Don't tell me. I'm being nice to them so that we can take advantage of them. Maybe if you had half a brain, you would have figured that out already. You should be thankful. A priestess taking advantage of people. What a bitch. Go kick him in the nuts. I just don't want to lose anyone. Yeah, I'm not sure you're going to have much choice in that matter, Ch.1. When you want to move from one place to another, place the cursor on the place you want to go to and press the X button. Then you can move to the place. Press the circle button to save the game or save edited units. The screen will show you your main commands. If you want to know the meaning of the commands, put the cursor on the command icon you want to know and press the select button. The explanation will show up on the screen. This explanation is called Help Message! Thanks, game. Alright, we can also get information about the towns. A port town on Gardoki Island, once called the Pearl of Obalon. The town has since lost its beauty because of internal turmoil. I'm not sure that it's internal turmoil when the town was burned by knights. Amorica Castle. The main castle of what was Amorica country. Duke Ronway lived in the castle before the rebellion. Alright, so we've got our world map, so to speak, here. Oh, it's pretty nice. It looks, I mean, yeah, I really like this crumpled paper look. You can kind of read some of the words, although it doesn't help that, it's not that high res. But it's called Griot City or something like that. It should be Goliath. Although, in a lot of the cases, I like the names in this game, at least those that I've seen, I like the names in this game a bit better than those in the PSP, I think it's a PSP, port, remake. It's more of a remake, because they made some big changes to the engine. But yeah, in general, I like a lot of the names in this one a bit better. Let's see if we can. We do have access to the Warren report, but let's go into our units and take a look at what we've got. So we've got Ald. This will show the registration number of your characters. When the character is erased, the number will retire. Get information on these symbols. This symbol represents the element that the character is protected by. There are 4 different kinds of elements: wind, fire, earth, and water. L and C shows the alignment of the character. L stands for law, that honors law and order. You'll be restricted by it. C stands for chaos, that rejects bondage and places freedom as a top priority. N stands for neutral. It is in between L and C, the middle road. So it's essentially got the original D&D alignment chart. The leader is always lonely. I knew it, but it is still tough. So if you get help on the character's name, you will get a quick description of their, basically what their loyalty is towards you. It's pretty handy. We've got the Walsta Liberation Army here, a group established by the minor ethnic group, the Walstanians. They want their independence and freedom. And the race over here is Walstanian, a minor ethnic group which is only 10% of entire population. For a long time, they have been oppressed. So if we go over here, we can see Vice. We can see he is a guest. It shows up. Can't actually highlight it. People are relatively happy with the idea. There is enough communication going on. So that means he's above 50%, basically. Ch.1. People are not unsatisfied with the idea, yet they don't stop people who criticize it. I think that means that she's pretty much neutral. She has a heal spell. So it's heal. The little icon shows you what element it is. In this case, that's a light elemental or holy elemental. 10 MP, and the number, the X2 means that she can cast it 2 times at full MP. Similarly, Lands, a paladin, also has heal. He can cast it 4 times at max MP. So we can get his loyalty. Most likely you are trusted. All of your comments and your activities are well received. Well, that's handy. He is of the former New Zenobian Kingdom, the country destroying the Holy Zetaginia reign. It was established 2 years ago by the old Zenobian royal family. And race Zenobia, the name of the people in the New Zenobian Kingdom. To be precise, it is a multi-ethnic country that consists of Sharome, Highland, etc. That's pretty neat. We can also get information on weapons. Direct attack weapon, a long sword of a holy knight. It is a symbol of the head knight of the Zenobian Knight Battalion. Belonging physic, that means it's a physical attack, it deals physical attack damage. Weight plus 20, target 1, means it only has 1 target square. Strength plus 35, mentality plus 4. Mentality is, so strength is for dealing damage with physical attacks. Vitality is defense against physical attacks. Intelligence is basically like strength but for magic attacks. Mentality is like vitality but for magical attacks. And agility and dexterity affect your attack rate and block rate and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure on their which one does what and whatever. And of course, luck. One other key thing, we've got WT. This shows the weight turn of the character. Current points, maximum points. When the above number becomes 0, it is this character's attack turn. So, most people, you can see, so I am 543. This is all affected by your equipment. 555 for Vice, 535 for Ch.1, 533 for Lands, which means he's faster than everyone else. A lower number is better. 534 for Warren, which means he's also pretty fast, despite being a wizard, which is kind of rare. 531 for Canopus, even faster than everyone else. 532 for Mildane, and 530 for Gildas. Wow. So we are pretty slow. Now, it does not... The numbers generally don't vary too much. Most of them are going to be around 530 to 550 in general. But we've got Lands, the Paladin. Well, let's actually go over all classes. Auld and Vice are both soldiers, which is the very basic male class. Ch.1 is a high priest. Lands is a paladin, which I believe is unique to him in this game. Warren is a Lord Mancer, also unique to him. Canopus is an Eagleman, unique to him, but we will get some we can get some Hawkmen. I don't know that I will. The Spear, direct attack weapon, a common spear used on Valerian. So this is target 2, which means it can attack 2 squares. Very handy. Let's see, any other unique items? Mildane is a white knight. Within the Zenobian Kingdom of the Holy Knight Battalion, this title is also honorable next to a paladin. Compared to a knight, his parameter of growth is higher. We've got the Desert Sword, direct attack weapon, a sword discovered at some ruins in an ancient kingdom in the Downwood Desert. Nice Ogre battle reference there. Strength plus 28, pretty handy. Gildas is also a white knight, although he's actually a different white knight than Mildane. And he's got the Eiselberg sword. direct attack weapon, a big sword which the northern hero Nibble loved to use. Requires both hands to use. So we've also got our menu options: item, magic, class change, omit, organize, and L status. It basically just shows you the character sheets in a row. Let's get out of here. And I think we'll call this an episode. In the next one, we'll head up to Amorica Castle. I might take a look at the Warren report first. I don't know, we'll see. But thank you all for tuning in to the very first episode of Tactics Ogre. Let us cling together. Not the PSP version. See you next time, everyone.